The blackbuck is one of the most visually striking antelopes on Earth. It is not massive, armored, or aggressive. Its survival strategy is elegance, speed, and precision shaped by open land. Across the plains of the Indian subcontinent, the blackbuck moves like a living symbol of balance between beauty and vulnerability. The evolutionary roots of the blackbuck trace back millions of years to early antelope species that adapted to expanding grasslands. As forests receded and open plains spread, selection favored animals capable of detecting danger at long distances and escaping it with speed rather than strength. The blackbuck became a specialist of openness, thriving where visibility is high and hesitation is fatal. Unlike many antelopes, the blackbuck shows extreme sexual dimorphism. Adult males develop a dark brown to nearly black coat contrasted sharply with white underparts and eye markings. Females and juveniles remain light tan, blending more easily into dry grasslands. This contrast is not accidental. The male's coloration is a product of sexual selection, signaling maturity, dominance, and genetic fitness. The horns of the blackbuck are among the most distinctive in the antelope world. Found only on males, they rise in elegant spirals that can reach over half a meter in length. These horns are not primarily weapons against predators, but tools for competition. Males use them in ritualized combat to establish dominance and access to breeding territories. Physically, the blackbuck is built for speed. Long, slender legs, lightweight bones, and powerful muscles allow explosive acceleration. It can reach speeds exceeding 80 km per hour, making it one of the fastest antelopes in Asia. Speed is not just escape, it is confidence. A blackbuck relies on outrunning danger long before it reaches striking distance. Vision is critical. Large eyes positioned on the sides of the head provide a wide field of view, ideal for detecting predators such as wolves, leopards, and feral dogs. Hearing and smell support this early warning system, but sight dominates decision-making in open terrain. Behaviorally, blackbucks are social animals with complex group structures. Females and juveniles form herds that may number dozens of individuals. Adult males either defend territories or form bachelor groups, waiting for opportunities to challenge dominant males. Territory defense is intense but rarely lethal, relying on displays, chases, and horn clashes rather than outright violence. Territorial males control patches of land rich in grazing opportunities. They mark these areas with scent and dung, advertising ownership. Females move between territories, selecting mates based on dominance, health, and stamina. This system ensures that only the strongest and most resilient males pass on their genes. Diet defines daily rhythm. Blackbucks are grazers, feeding primarily on grasses, seeds, and low vegetation. They feed during cooler hours of morning and evening, resting during peak heat. The grazing helps maintain grassland health by preventing overgrowth and encouraging plant diversity. Ecologically, the blackbuck is a keystone grazer. Its feeding patterns shape vegetation structure, influence insect populations, and support predator species. Remove the blackbuck, and grasslands lose both balance and resilience. Dense shrubs replace open plains, altering the entire ecosystem. Reproduction follows seasonal patterns. After mating, females give birth to a single calf. Newborns are hidden in tall grass for the first weeks of life, relying on camouflage rather than speed. Mothers return periodically to nurse, minimizing scent and movement that could attract predators. Mortality among calves is high, a harsh reality of open land survival. Yet those that survive grow rapidly, joining herds and learning vigilance from the group. Life expectancy in the wild depends heavily on habitat quality and predator pressure. Human influence has reshaped the fate of the blackbuck dramatically. Once widespread across India, Pakistan, and Nepal, blackbuck populations declined sharply due to hunting, habitat loss, and agricultural expansion. Their open grassland habitats were among the first converted into farmland. Despite this, the blackbuck holds a unique position in human culture. In several Indian communities, it is considered sacred and protected by tradition. These cultural beliefs have saved local populations where laws alone failed. In some regions, villages coexist with blackbucks, tolerating crop damage in exchange for protection. Legal protection has helped stabilize numbers in recent decades, but threats remain. Fragmented habitats isolate populations, increasing vulnerability to disease and genetic decline. Fences, roads, and urban growth restrict movement, turning once open plains into ecological islands. Climate change adds another layer of uncertainty. Altered rainfall patterns affect grass growth and water availability. Extended droughts reduce food quality, while extreme weather events increase mortality. The blackbuck's survival depends on mobility, yet modern landscapes limit that freedom. Conservation of the blackbuck is not just about saving a species. It is about preserving grasslands, one of the most endangered ecosystems globally. Forests often receive attention, but open plains vanish quietly, taking specialized species with them. The blackbuck reminds us that survival does not always belong to the strongest or the fiercest. Sometimes it belongs to the fastest, the most alert, and the most precisely adapted. Its spiral horns, dark coat, and effortless speed are not ornaments, but evolutionary answers to an unforgiving world. On the Indian plains, when the grass bends and dust rises, a blackbuck may appear for only a moment. A flash of white, a curve of horn, then silence. It survives not by dominating the land, but by moving through it with perfect timing. The blackbuck is motion turned into life, and its future depends on whether humanity allows open spaces to remain open.